All right, good morning, guys. Today we're looking at Ayla again. This was our big winner a couple days ago. We have another good spike on this, going from $1.40 all the way up to about 2.20. I think we played this up to $3 last time. I don't know, okay, around the $2 range, but we started down here around $1.30 as well. So we have a good chance that this could run again, potentially even further this time. We got SNTI that was looking a little bit better in the pre-market early on. It looks like it's started to die down recently, but we might see this pick back up. AMTD looking a little bit better now than it did earlier in the pre-market. We're still a little spotty on it. There's more volume, but the price action is still a little spotty, so we'll see about that. We have Zella here at $1.40. I'm not really sure if we're going to see any movement out of this one because I don't know, it just hasn't really been moving lately. So we'll keep it up for now, but we'll see. GovX looking okay. It's been something that's been playing pretty much all week long. We have old lines everywhere. Actually, these are yesterday's support and resistance lines, and they're looking pretty good today, so we'll still use them. We have TBLT as well, looking all right, but yesterday we didn't see too much movement out of this in the market that we were playing. It looks like it really didn't do a whole lot else either throughout the day, so I'm not really expecting too much out of this, but you never know. We did make a new high here, so hopefully we can break past that and start to see some further trades happen with this one. Besides that, we got about 12 seconds till the market opens here, so we're gonna just get ready. Probably Ayla is gonna be our first trade. I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. We're probably gonna buy it off the VWAP here at 208, unless it doesn't hold. We're gonna aim for 230 and then probably 202. All right, so it's dropped down to 206. We're gonna see if it can hold the 206, maybe 204 here. We're gonna see. Otherwise, it's gonna keep dropping. We'll go for a $2 stop, maybe. Like give it $1.98. I don't think it's gonna drop further than that, so we'll go 202, $1.98 stop. Yeah, we'll just give it 4 cents. We could potentially give it up to probably 6 or 7 cents if we really wanted to, but I don't see a need for that. We'll see what happens with this. Ayla was a good winner for us before. I'm sure it will be again as well. We're already pretty well in profits here. Dropped down to 201 there. And it looks like it's moving back up to 208. So we're seeing some bullish pressure picking up on it. There was quite a bit of a sell-off right there at open, but it looks like it's reversing. We're at 208, 209, 210 here. You could start to look at taking some profits if you got into 201. We're actually already pretty well in profits here. Take some profits on Ayla to Ayla around 210. Okay, so you know what? We're off to a decent start here. SNTI looks like it could also probably run, so we should probably think about opening a trade on SNTI as well. 225, we're going to go for 235, and then a 220 stop out. So we're going to go ahead and put our stop here at 220. That would be breaking into a new low market open, which we do not want to see. So good morning. Yeah, hopefully we'll see this start to move up to 235. We're already at 230. Keep an eye on that. We got AMTD not doing anything, Zella not doing anything, GovX looking like it's going for its morning run as per usual. We should probably just jump in on GovX and give it a shot because, well, this is the one that always does this. So 225, we're going to 245 with a 220 stop. Give it about 5 cents. You could probably give it more if you really want to, but I mean, it's risky business, so giving it extra just makes your risk a little bit higher on it without the reward being much greater, I feel. So I'm choosing to have a slightly tighter stop on this, but you may choose differently. Ayla all the way down to 291. If you didn't take profits, you were definitely stopping out. Ayla's stop was $1.98. Although we are on a final support area here, and I think I want to open up another trade. Still squeaked away with some profits, but not a whole lot last time. So we're going to go Ayla again, 190. We're going to go for maybe a 190 to maybe a 205, and then a 185 stop. We'll give it 5 cents. 185. If it breaks down from the support in any sort of way, we should probably just cut it because it could drop down to 200 EMA for our final attempt at trades here with this. So we're going to keep an eye on it. Maybe we'll see profits. Maybe it'll break down from here. Hard to say. SNTI looking like it's still doing okay here. I don't know if we'll get higher than 230. I kind of hope we do because I really don't want to take 5-cent profit. GovX hitting a high here of 232. TBLT heading down to that 200 EMA. This is a potential trade opportunity as well. So we're going to go ahead and most likely take a play here on TBLT at this 200 EMA. So we'll go TBLT. Probably like 680. We're gonna go for a 740, and then a 660. Yeah, let's just give it 660. No, 665. Being a little bit cheap this morning, I don't really want to have such a huge stop loss on things. Give it 15 cents. So if you get a 685, you could go down to 670 or 660 if you wanted to. I'd say that's probably the max. 238 on GovX, 239, almost 240. We could start to take some profits here. Taking some profits. GovX. Basically 240. Not bad there. That was a pretty good trade so far. We still have a runner in that, so we'll see. SNTI 238. We're past PT on SNTI, so we're going to go PT, SNTI, taking some profits, leaving a runner to break VWAP. All right. Basically taking profits here at 240. Everything's sitting at 240. Ayla not looking great. We haven't really seen too much of a move. We saw up to 192 there. So again, nothing fantastic. We still have a little bit of hope here. If you don't want to keep an eye on this, make sure you move your stop loss up. You could probably move it as tight as like 186, maybe even 187, because we really don't want it to break down from this line. And if it does, we want to cut it. We're at 243, 244 on SNTI. Breaking through that VWAP. Zella up a little bit here. GovX hitting a high there of 240. TBLT looking like a nice bounce. Almost came down to our stop there at 655 there, but looking like it's come back pretty strong here. So hopefully that maintains. We were aiming for a 680 entry, but you could have gotten a 670 pretty easily if you were waiting patiently enough. SNTI down a little bit here. Ayla breaks down, so hopefully you had a tighter stop on that. Yeah, just we'll wait for that 200 EMA play now. Yeah, we're going to be waiting on that. SNTI is still looking okay. Zella, meh. GovX definitely looking like it's coming down, so hopefully you secured some profits. We had decent profits there for sure. SNTI is the one I'm kind of interested in seeing if it'll go any higher. We're at 244. If we hit 250, I'll probably take some more profits. We shall see. $665? Did I say 665? On TBLT. No, wait, did I actually? Well, would you look at that? I did. You know what? It should have been 665. I don't know why I put that 655. That is totally my fault. I should be stopped out on. I'm going to be stopping out on it anyway. But yeah, you're right. It should be 665. I don't know why I put that down to 655. That's weird. Haven't woken up yet. Haven't had enough coffee. So that's TBLT just stopping. Even though, I mean, I did get in pretty low. Surprisingly, pretty close to the stop loss then. A lot closer than I thought I was. But that's okay. We'll try again if it comes back above that 200 EMA. Yeah, that was weird. SNTI took a nasty dip back down to that 200 EMA, and we'll see if that holds. We're still waiting on Ayla to come down to the 200 EMA as well. Putting a cent under it. I did the thing. Yeah, no kidding. If you put your stop a cent under my stop, then yeah, you'd be. I mean, you technically we're pretty high up again, 243. TBLT, I mean, you actually would have been safe where I had it at 655, which is the funny part. We are back up on TBLT here, a little bit anyway. Is it gonna come back up? I think it is. So I think I do want to buy back in. I put my stop in the proper place this time because that could have been like a little extra worse than I wanted it to be. Go 680, we'll go 665 again, and then we'll go a 6. Oh, that's stop knot. We're gonna go for a 740 PT, and then a 665 stop out. Yeah, we'll try it again. This time, stop is actually 665, not all the way down here at 655 for whatever reason. So we'll see how that goes. TBLT. Okay. SNTI with a nasty drop all the way down to the bottom band here. We are seeing that MACD cross. So if you didn't take profits here at 240 or, we hit as high as 248 on that or 247. So we did have lots and lots of profits there. I'm not quite ready to say we should buy back in on this. I want to see it stay on that support line right there. And so far, it did take a nasty dip. Ayla's looking like it's recovering. I'm not sure I believe it yet, but I think we do need to take the chance because Ayla's one of those stocks that could really just run for no reason. So we're going to go maybe 180. See, we have to get it lower than the low here. So to 81, 181, we need to get it like 185. We'll try 185. If we don't get it, we have to get a little higher. It's whatever, but I would like to get in 185 or lower. We're gonna go for probably 210 and then a 180 stop. So that brings our stop right here. Ideally, it would be much better to have that stop below this 200 EMA. That's the safest bet, but you'd have to have a pretty big stop loss for that at this point. So I don't think we're quite ready for that. So far SNTI still holding right now. It looks like it's heading back up. So we're going to try another SNTI trade. I'm going to go for 220. Going to go for probably 240 as PT, and then we'll go for a 215 stop loss. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. 5 cents, I can do that. Come on, right there. Okay. And that is SNTI. All right, Ayla, let's go. Got back, still sitting up pretty high. We haven't even come close to stop loss yet, but we have hit up to 244. We did secure some at around 238. You could probably secure some around 245 if you want to. I don't think it's completely necessary. TBLT is looking pretty good here. We are moving up. We're back up to 686 now. We're still looking for, I don't know, I wouldn't even bother taking profits until about $7 on this. SNTI is looking okay. Ayla's still looking okay as well. What's ES doing today? Lots of signals, that's for sure. Now look at that elephant, man. That could have been kind of a fake out. Unless you bought at the bottom here. I mean, like, it did go up quite a bit, but hard to say. SNTI down a little bit here. You think there's a GovX entry here? If you're looking for another entry, I don't know, man. This one's tough. It's tough to see an entry on this. I think you'd probably be looking at maybe like a 232. Oh, you took it down to VWAP. Gotcha. Yeah, that would probably be the best bet. I was gonna say maybe like 232. But yeah, I mean, 229 is probably better if you were looking for an entry, but I don't know. We've had these stocks that are just running up crazy amounts lately, and they're just yeah. We're stopping out on SNTI here. It did take a little bit of a nasty dip, so that one's going to be stopping us out as it breaks into a new low here at 215. Yep, TBLT on its run here, $7. We're going to start to take some profits here on this one. Let's do 712. All right, not bad. I can deal with that. That gives us at least a little bit of profit here. 740, still way up there. We could still possibly hit this. I really don't doubt that at all, but I do want to make sure we're securing some profits. Oh, messed something up there. I actually clicked on the wrong thing. That's okay though. I think that actually helped me get a higher sell price. So that's fine. Ayla down quite a bit here. Back to $1.84. SNTI, again, looking like it's doing okay, but I got a feeling this is starting to look more like a dead cat bounce, and we might just be dropping further. So I'm going to leave that one be for a while. AMTD looking pretty good. I do think that AMTD could be a winner today as well. MACD is good. We've got that VWAP pointing up, so let's go AMTD. This is a tough one though. The entry on this is going to be tough. We're going to go for probably $1.65 as an entry. We'll probably go for $1.75 PT and $1.60 stop loss. So that gives it 5 cents. That's a little higher than you're getting some volatility. You could probably just buy in wherever you want. So if we're gonna jump in here around a dollar, maybe $1.69, we'd probably be looking at maybe $1.65. Use our entry as a stop would be probably the best idea there. Or you could set a cent lower and keep that 5 cents if you want to. Not 100% necessary, but you could. GovX did hit a high there, 244, looking like it's consolidating. This is pretty much what happened before another big run. TBLT still staying up really high, top band opening up. We could see 740 here fairly quickly. SNTI, again, it's looking okay, but I got a feeling it's a dead cat bounce. We'll see. Hela back up a little bit. That's looking good. ES is still looking good too. AMTD all the way up at $1.77 now. So we're up a little bit on profits here. I think we should actually start thinking about taking some profits since we jumped in pretty high. Taking some profits on AMTD. I guess $1.80 now. $1.80-ish. I feel like things are moving well today, or they're just not moving at all, which is kind of okay with me. Okay, looking good there. GovX back down to VWAP line. We could take an entry off this. I think I'm going to try it. This is going to be risky, so our stop loss is going to be pretty tight. GovX 230 to 250 with a 225. Let's give it a 220. Yeah, let's give it a 225 stop. I'll give it 5 cents. Although I don't honestly think we need 5 cents on this stock. I think we could probably make that even tighter if you wanted to. It's risky business either way. I mean, you make it too tight and we got problems. You make it too loose and, well, it's just not going to be super helpful, but we'll see. AMTD 184, we're looking good on that. Looking real good on that. That hit 185. If you have yet to secure money, I would definitely suggest trying to do that right now, because we're definitely well in profit with that. SNTI, total dead cat bounce. It is going lower. Ayla's just about to stop us out. There it is. Ayla has a potential to bounce off the support area here. So we are going to wait and see. Although, to be honest, Ayla's just looking kind of bad today. Ayla and SNTI not looking fantastic, so we'll have to keep that in mind as we try to take another play on it. We could be missing such a big opportunity not taking it on this 200 EMA, though. That's the problem. I think I'm going to probably... Oh, I am hitting all the wrong buttons here. We could probably try it. I'm willing to try it again. We already beat our goal for the month, so this is all just extras at this point. Ayla. No, first of all, I need to call a stop on it. Ayla. Definitely don't want to buy in this high. We'd probably be buying in at about $1.80. We're gonna go for $1.95 and $1.76 stop loss. Could probably put $1.75 stop loss if you wanted to. I'm just using a tight stop because I'm anticipating I'm not going to get in at $1.80. I'll probably get in a little higher, but we'll have to see. Might move that stop lower if the time comes here. AMTD hits 185 twice here, so we are seeing heavy rejection at this level. Make sure you take some profits. SNTI looking like another dead cat bounce. GovX bouncing up quite a bit here from our 230 entry all up to 237. Just making sure I'm ledgering this stuff because sometimes I forget, and then it's really hard to go back in time and say, oh, I got it at this price and I got it at this price. Just easier if I type it in as I go. 237, almost at 240 here. We can think about taking some profits at 240. To GovX. Whoa, all right. Yeah, still hitting wrong buttons here. GovX, taking profits. 240-ish. Did hit 240, so that's the good news. Looking good there. Ayla 185. SNTI looks like maybe another dead cat bounce. AMTD breaks through. No, it doesn't break through that 185. It's just hitting it for a third time. Looks like there's not a huge wall of sellers there right now, so that's the good news on that one. Zella heading down. We've got Gutback still sitting around, and TBLT hits past PT here. We're at 777 at the top. It's PT, TBLT taking some more profits around that 770 level, and we still have a runner in there now, so we'll just leave it be as is. I'm sure we'll probably maybe eke out a couple extra cents, maybe up to $8. Ayla 185. We've got AMTD back down a little bit. GovX at that 240 level, breaking into maybe 242, maybe 240. 245 would be great. If I see 245, I'll be happy. Come on, GovX. Top band opening up. That's definitely a good sign. 242. The HKD halt. I haven't even looked at HKD yet. Getty's got a halt going on too. Let's take a look at Getty, and then we'll take a look at the other one as well. $24, don't like that. HKD. $208. I gotta say that might be a little above my price range. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a little above my price range. But we do have some other stuff. We got AXTI we could look at as well. Yeah, still not really in a favorable price range. FX, LV. Since when do you play $200 stocks, Jackal? Let's see here. and sold. I like halts, but I don't like large cap halts. I feel like they're pretty boring. I think just large caps in general are pretty boring. It'll probably go higher. What is HKD? I didn't actually read it. Is that what kind of company is that? It's now 250. That's a pretty massive jump. FaZe was actually on the scanner this morning. I thought that was kind of funny. So we did hit a high there, 244 on GovX. I was hoping for 245 because I wanted to see that break, but I mean, 244, you could definitely secure some profits there if you want. AMTD, we're at 194. It's a post-IPO runner. Oh, got it. Second halt. Nice, nice. 194, 195. We should probably start thinking about taking some more profits on that. Taking some more profits on AMTD around 195. We have a tiny bit left in that trade. We might squeak out $2 on it. That's the goal here. I mean, I'd be okay basically writing this down to stop too. It's not even going to matter either way. It's such a minuscule amount. If we hit $2, I think my average will go up like 1 cent. But it's still worth a shot to see if we could get it. Let's see here. We could actually be seeing the turnaround on SNTI here, but we're seeing a lot of lack of volume here. There's not these are very low conviction candles, so I'm really not too interested in that. Same thing with Ayla. I mean, Ayla's got a better potential here, but I don't know. It's still kind of boring. I actually forgot I was in Ayla. I had to go and double check. I was like, wait a second. I think we're actually in this. Yeah. GovX here hitting that 244, 245 level now twice. We could take a little bit more here. We don't have a lot left, so I mean, I would kind of be waiting for a bigger breakout at this point. Let's see if we can squeak out some more. 246, we hit 247. If we hit 250, all right, okay. All right, I said it. If I hit it, I'm out. Taking the last of GovX here at 250. Should probably close out both these runners that I have on this. I really didn't expect us to hit 250. I'm going to be upset if this runs to like 260 or something, but I am kind of happy that brings up our average on both of those trades. So that always feels good. You're a wuss. You're money conscious. This was quite the bounce on FXLV here. Might be playable. We are seeing it break into positive on that MACD. We could take this as an opportunity. I do think we're probably going to see a pullback on this again, though, a little bit. Probably down to 218. So I'm going to go FXLV 218 entry. We're going to aim for 240 with a 2... I don't know, we'll give it a 212 stop. So yeah, we'll give it 212. We can afford a 6 cent. I would like to actually get in lower, but I'm not entirely convinced that'll happen. So we're just going to go ahead and use those as the parameters right now. Going to go off the 9 EMA. I don't know. Let's take a look. I would say no. I would say no. But I would not be telling the future there. I would be telling the past. All right, we are seeing GovX take a nasty drop after hitting 250s, and this makes me feel good because I closed out all of the runners at 250, so, or just about 250. So this, yeah, looking good. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe if we get back down to VWAP on GovX, so 233 this time, we can look at a re-entry and maybe get something good out of it. Ayla is back up here. We did hit 181. We're back up to 188 here. I'm actually going to take a little bit of profit here. Taking some profit on Ayla 188. I think we could probably get higher, so I'm not too keen on selling out completely, but it is a long haul type of play. We're going to be here for a while. ES continues its climb into that red zone, but I think we're going to be coming back down on ES here pretty shortly. Oh, again yesterday, on my evaluations, I hit minus $300 on 3 of them, and then I was like, I really don't want to take the chance on more of these. I'll just play on a sim. Made like $5,000 in the course of like 20 minutes. And I was like, what the hell? Why couldn't I do that on the regular account? And I'm not like sizing up on the contracts or anything. It's just bad timing. Just bad timing. Called it wrong like 3 or 4 times, then called it right 10 times in a row. It's all a numbers game. AMTD with a nasty drop down to this VWAP line. This could be a potential entry play for us. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back in maybe. Very volatile, so be careful with this one. AMTD, going to get on the low end here at 170. We're going to try for 190 and then a 165 stop. So if it breaks into a new low, we'll be out. Actually, we're using the same stop as before, which is great because I play easy and that's less work. AMTD, 170. The spread isn't too bad. Be careful though, it is ranging from like 1 to 4 cents. Very, very volatile. We're just about to cross that 0 line on the MACD. If we do, this could be a very bad trade. If it stays above it, it could be a very good trade. Halted down. Man, you are on a wild ride with a $200 stock. Getty halted again. I wish I could have more of my scanners on the stream, but we just don't have the room for me to have like 15 scanners up there. Like I have a whole screen dedicated to scanners. GovX looking okay. PTPI, we can take a look at that. We're pretty close to where we want to be on FXTD, I think. Yeah, we want to be 218, so we hit 270. I actually think we hit lower than that. We hit 216. FX. LV. Did I say TD? FXTD? I meant LV. Not sure what I said there. In any case, it's a go. And then we will look at PTPI. PTPI going nuts at 90 cents. Going from 75 to 90. That's a pretty good range. We're seeing that MACD is looking pretty overextended. VWAP is pulled up, so if we wait for a pullback, I mean, predicting-wise, we'll probably be getting in around 83, maybe 84 cents by the time it does hit a pullback, so we'll have to see about that. AILA down a little bit. Good thing we took some profits. SNTI not doing anything. AMTD breaks down a little bit lower than $1.70, but we are getting our $1.70 entry. Looking real close to a stop out. Yeah, there it is. Too volatile. If we see this hit that 200 EMA, that'll be our last chance at taking a play on the stock. So we're gonna take our time and see what happens. MACD did cross, did go negative on it. GovX at that 250 points again. We did get fairly close to our entry on VWAP, but I didn't make the call because it wasn't close enough, and now I'm afraid we missed it. TBLT still looking okay. FXLV kind of doing okay. Those bands are coming in pretty tight. I'll be a little more comfortable once this band crosses our stop. AILA back up a little bit. AMTD is going to bounce off our stop loss. Look at that. It didn't even hit a cent lower, Jackal. It didn't even hit a cent lower. Every time. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. I need to start picking a cent below my own stop loss. I think I have to jump back in. I think this is going to turn around. So we're going to go AMTD. Actually, I have to call the stop first. I'm always really bad for calling the stops, but I always feel like people should know that it stopped out since you should have a stop loss there. But a lot of people don't for whatever reason. We're going to go for $1.69 on AILA, not AILA, AMTD. We're gonna go for $1.85 PT and then $1.64 stop loss, maybe $1.63 stop loss. Give it $1.63. Why not? It's looking pretty good either way, so I'm not thinking we're gonna hit our stop on this. But I've been surprised before. I have been surprised before. All right, so we're dropping a little on FXLV. Got a slightly better enter, got 216, so our stop loss is 213. We could move it a little lower if we want to, but at this point, I can't see where the bottom of this would be besides the 200 EMA or maybe this bottom band here at 208, and that's just too far. So I'm okay with stopping out here if that's what it comes to. PTPI continues its run. It actually gapped up a little bit. I don't know if I want to touch this. This one's like, I like the wild stocks, but this one's looking a little too wild. Spiting this up, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I feel that. I feel that. Look at that. We dropped so hard there, and we're back up to $1.76. Dropped down to $1.66. So if you're waiting patiently for your entry, you got a pretty good one. I wasn't like that patient. I definitely wasn't that patient. So we'll see how high we can bring this now. $1.68 entry. So if I hit $1.78, I think I'll take some profits there. Let's see. Taking some profits on AMTD $1.78. Around that level. Bottom band opening up wide. That is not what we want to see. Top band's opening up too, though. So just increase in volatility. Good chance we stop out here, but a good chance we make money as well. We'll see what happens. FXLV looking like it is turning up slightly here. PTPI still wants to, I don't know. We could try it. I'm going to try it just because, I guess FOMO at this point. PTPI, 0.94 entry. We're going to go for a point. Now we're going to go for it. We're going to go big. We're going to go $1.05 PT. And then a 0.92 stop loss. We're going to give it 2 cents. That's it. Now, hopefully PTPI pays off. If we do hit $1.05, that's going to be a huge payday, so. Even 0.96 is pretty good at this point, but we'll see. AILA not doing anything. SNTI back up a little bit. AMTD still struggling. GovX coming back down quite hard here after hitting a new high of 253. We're going to see this probably come down to VWAP here. It's amazing. It's like the day started up here, you know? It's like there's just no chance you're going to jump in right at open on this climb. Unless you're, I don't know, crazy. Crazy or really, really skilled. Although, in my mind, that's basically the same thing at this point. AMTD still struggling. GovX. Hey, what did, was it PTPI yesterday that halted? There was something that halted, and I didn't get in it, but I was very, very close. I didn't even wait to see what it unhalted at. What was that? Crap. I'll have to go back. I wrote out the alert, but I never actually got a chance to get into it, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. I'm not even sure what the price was when it unhalted. PTPI still sitting around 0.95. We got FXLV not doing a whole lot. TBLT bouncing off support line. We have AMTD still not looking great. Maybe you secured profits early on. Oh, crap. I think I messed up the tracker. Okay, I think I fixed it. Hopefully that fixed it. Usually just going back far enough fixes it if you figured out what you did wrong. Let's see here. Copy. Paste format. Ah, there we go. That fixed it. I'm a genius. SNTI on its way up. GovX, let's see around that 240 level. Zella not doing anything at all. AMTD heading up. We have TBLT on its way up, and FXLV stopping us out. So very tight stop. Not really too worried about it. We'll see if we get another area. It was PTPI. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm pretty sure we... Okay, well, we stopped out on it here for sure, unless you took some profit to 0.96 or 0.96, but I did not. Pretty sure it was the dollar range we were playing at yesterday, so... I'm kind of weirded out right now. What the hell is this? Anyways, back to good old price down here. Yeah, we definitely stopped down. That was a nasty, nasty drop right down to that 0.85, which was what I was thinking of as a good entry before, but I didn't think we'd actually get it. So, I mean, if we could get in, I'll call the stop on PTPI. But I also think we should jump back into it at 0.85 here. To $1 and then a 0.83 stop loss. We're gonna give it 2 cents again. Do not need I hate these sub dollars because it's so hard to get the stop loss right where you want it, but we'll see about that. PTPI. We'll see if we can get that 0.85 entry again, or if we have to get in a little bit higher. We'll see what FXLV does here as well. This could potentially bounce. GovX is still looking pretty decent. AMTD bouncing up again. AILA not really moving. I'm definitely glad we secured at least something on this because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere quick. Let's see here. The TBLT curl up. Yeah, I know. I'm happy about it. Still have a runner in there. I was still kind of hoping to hit $8 on it, but at this point it's seeming a little bit more like a fairy tale. So we'll see what happens. There's the potential. We did get up to 172 on AMTD again. GovX looking like it wants to make another run here. FXLV might bounce here. This could be a dead cat bounce as well, though. We've been seeing a lot of that lately. PTPI very close to that 0.85 now. What else we got? We got FATH. We can take a look at FATH. No, I don't like that. There was another one I saw too. Schwa. Call it Schwa. It's too bad that's not actually anything playable because I would have had fun saying Schwa over and over. TBLT looking good here. It's breaking into resistance here at this 755 mark, and if it breaks through that, we got resistance at 760. So I'm thinking it's probably unlikely, unless we get a huge surge in volume here, that we'll see this breakout. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a rejection. AMTD gonna stop out on the runner here. We have SNTI not doing anything. Yeah, stuff is starting to really slow down here. It's getting boring. Even GovX is really just ranging like maybe 10 cents. Not even. VWAP is starting to flatten out on GovX. Not really necessarily what we want to see on a running stock. PTPI did drop down to that 0.85 marker there. I think that we're likely to see this hit it again. And TBLT looking like it wants to break through this 755 resistance, but there's a lot of sellers there. Got some issues to work through there. AMTD just kind of basically 1 cent lower than my stop and bounces off, but that is essentially that 200 EMA. We could potentially take another 200 EMA entry now that we're really, really close to it. I do think that it's probably going to hold at this level. So we'll go AMTD. Dollar, I don't know, $1.62. Maybe $1.63. We'll give it $1.63. We'll probably go for $1.75, although I think that's a little out of bounds right now. And then maybe just $1.60, give it 3 cents. We can afford 4, so maybe $1.49. Where does that put us on the scale? Or $1.59, sorry, not 49. But that puts us down at a decent level, so I think $1.59 would be reasonable at $1.63. Let's see what we can make happen here at $1.63. All right, okay, all right. Jesus. Well, I accidentally got in at my stop. Not really what I was intending, so I guess we're going to go ahead and move that down 2 cents. I'm not going to give it more than $1.58. No, I got $1.60, so yeah, I'll give it 2 cents. It looked like it came pretty close there. For us, then? Yeah, exactly. $1.57 for you guys, then. Oh, man, I should move to $1.57 now. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it where it is. Because then you guys would have to move it down again. Ayla at 188 here, so we're starting to see this come back up finally. We did hit 190. I kind of want to just exit this because it's so damn slow. We are seeing a pickup in volume, though, which is nice, and we are breaking through that MACD, so we could see a higher number, but I kind of just want to close this at $1.90 on a win. Closing out Ayla 190. Yeah, that's good enough for me, honestly. I don't want to push it. I'm kind of happy just to be out of that trade. AMTD really... Oh my... Yeah, there it is. Now it didn't even matter where you put your stop. It's just going down. That's okay. Tight stop. PTPI, on the other hand, looking good. We hit 0.90. That's 5 cents. Time to take some profits. Take some profits on PTPI at 0.90. Let's see here. %6 up. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. The fees on this are ridiculous. It's like $600 each way in fees. Yeah, AMTD is just going down. Down in the toilet. We're just going to leave that be. Ayla hitting $1.91 here. TBLT is actually breaking through back to that 780 level. So if you were still looking to close out TBLT and you don't want to wait for that $8, now would be the time. Or around here anyway. I think PTPI could potentially still move higher. Man, if we get this back up to 0.96, I think that would be a pretty decent win. AMTD, yeah, it's looking pretty dead. As far as bottoms go, you might have, you might have support here at $1.50. If you don't, probably $1.46. But this hasn't really been holding on support level, so hard to say where it'll go. We have GovX here looking all right, I guess. There's really nothing going on with it, though. TBLT hitting 780 here. So we are hitting that high. We were looking at 780 before. What did we close out most of this trade at on TBLT? Man, this trade was so long ago. 770. Okay, so 780 was a new high. We shall see. Wow, look at that. Look at that. If you didn't take profits and close it out, you're probably crying right now. Because that trade happened like 35 minutes ago or something. 30 minutes ago. So just had a chance to close it out for more profits than the original entry and then quickly lose it all if you didn't. hate when that happens. AILA still $1.91. TBLT down to 745, and it's a good thing we didn't open up another trade on FXLV because it is still dropping. PTPI hitting that 0.90 again. We're still hoping for a little bit higher on this, and I do think we're going to get it. We are negative on that MACD right now, but I think we'll break positive on it and we'll start to see some more gains. But as far as tickers go, we've got Muffin popping up. Muffin does not look good. Okay. What about DSAC? AEMD. Barcoding, that's not fun. Yeah, nothing on the alerts channel. Nope. Other than AXTI, which is apparently still going. Yeah, going nowhere. Okay, I think we're... Oh, hang on, we just had a new one pop up on top there. NRXP. Hell yeah, there we go. That's something to look at. We're a little high on it, but I kind of want to take the chance. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to, but 0.95. We're going to go for a NRXP 0.95. We're going to go for maybe 105, and then a 0.92 stop loss, and we'll give it 3 cents. Well, that's about as close as I'm going to get. There we go. We've played NRXP before. Hand sitting, that's a good idea. I always have, I'm good at that with stocks, where I'll say, you know what, this is good for today. I don't see any new opportunities, so I'm going to pull the plug on it and call it a day. But when I get to futures, I'll go $300 up. I'll be like, yeah, I could probably get more. I'll go $500 up. Be like, yeah, I can get more. I'll be $1,000 up. Be like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. And then I'll be down to like $100. Be like, okay, call it a day. I don't want to work that hard to get that money back. And I think it has something to do with it just being a single stock and it always having liquidity, right? Because what I look for with these stocks is going to be completely different than ES, because ES almost always has volume. It always has price changing. It like barely ever has barcoding. So like it always kind of meets the criteria that's already in my head. But I gotta find a way to get around that because I make stupid decisions on ES sometimes just based on the fact that I think I can make more money when in reality I should be calling it a day. Especially since I'm okay with just making $300 a day on each account. Once I start copy trading, it'll be, that'll add up real quick. Oh, a profit cutoff point. Can you configure that on Rithmic? Oh, that might be a good idea. I did that with the stop. So if I go down $300, it cancels the account for me so that I cannot push it lower for the day, which is good. I think I might have to raise it a little bit because there's some times where like stuff will dip down to the $300 mark and cancel the trade, but like my stop was lower just because $300 is not a lot. And then it would go up and it would have been in profit. So I just closed it out for minus 300 instead of like profit. But that's also my fault because I like to scale it into position sizes a little more. Sometimes I get impatient. I'm like, 1 point is $50. But if I do 2 contracts, it's $100. I'm like, well, if I do 4 contracts, that's $200. I'm like, I could do $200 in like a minute. And then, with a stop at like a hard stop at $300, that comes pretty quickly at 4 contracts. Even if the trade is going well, even if I know what I'm doing, $300 is just too tight for 4 contracts. So either I need to raise that limit or lower my contract limit. Nothing's looking good here. AMTD might turn around here. This could be the turnaround, but I'm honestly, AMTD's broken my heart too many times today. I'm not even sure if we made net positive on AMTD at this point. We probably did. Let me take a look. Maybe not, Graf. We have a lot of red trades today. We have a couple good big ones, but let's see, AMTDs. One red, two. Oh, only two red AMTD trades. I thought we had more than that. Oh, right. We closed out profit on that first one or the third one. Third one? Second one. Before it went red. So we got 16% on one, and then we got 5% on another, and then we stopped out twice on it, one for 2.5 and one for 1.5. So we're definitely in profit on AMTD. Same with Ayla. I think same on Ayla. Yeah, we made like 10% on Ayla, and then I think we stopped out once. Yeah, we stopped out once on Ayla. Nope, twice. 3% for stop outs on Ayla. STNI, we had a 9% win, and we had a 2% loss, and then we stopped on that. So we're doing pretty good. As soon as we start losing on stocks, we're switching it up, going to something else that looks better. TBLT was just 1% loss on one trade, and then a 13% win. So that one went pretty well. We'll go through all that in a minute. PTPI not looking good. If you haven't stopped out on it, you could possibly think about closing her down because MACD's not looking good, the volume's not looking good, Bollinger Bands aren't looking good. We're seeing very little sign of this actually looking good right now, so I would say that you might want to cut your losses on that. NRXP, I was waiting for the entry, I didn't even take it. We didn't hit 0.95 until like 2 minutes ago, and I've been talking about past trades up until that point. Could probably jump back in. Now it's up again, of course. Shouldn't be support at this level, though, which is the scary thing. It's just going up by itself. What do we have? We have 5 minutes left. We'll try it. We'll take a quick one. Yeah, we'll take a quick one. Just going to stay jumping in here with a 2-cent stop. So we get in 0.93. We're going to go for a 0.91 stop. That gives us a little bit of extra room. NRXP. All right, we'll see what happens. Maybe we make some quick profits here. Maybe we see this hit $1.05 in the next 30 seconds. Who knows? Just do it, yeah. You're a bad influence, Jackal. AMTD is actually looking like a recovery at this point. Ayla has yet to really break higher than $1.92. So you know what? Closing out at $1.90, not a bad call. GovX did have a nasty drop here down to 232. 235 would have been a decent entry. PTPI gapped up. You are the worst influence, I agree. 0.92. Gonna jump in somewhere around here. We'll see where this takes us. I'm surprised Zella didn't actually do anything today. Like I kind of said earlier, it wasn't going to do anything, but I kind of expected it to still do something. SNTI as well was kind of a letdown. Ayla too, because Ayla was a huge winner early on. So, I mean, that one kind of sucked. NRXP getting very close to our stop. I could technically move it down a cent because I got in 0.92, but I'm not going to. We'll just wait and see. Very, very close to that stop. Hey, 0.93. We're technically in profit here. We could make like a 1% trade. And it's gone just like that. If we hit 0.95, maybe I'll take profits. Because I only have like 3 minutes left. Actually, we could probably just run through the stuff and come back to this. It'll either get stopped or be at 0.95, so we'll just do that now. So far today we made 44K, so nothing too bad actually. I thought today was worse than that. 66.3% win rate. We're on the 29th. Is today the final day of the month? Yeah, it looks like it. So yeah, we might have a little bit of a different number depending on what NRXP closes at because we still have that trade open. But yeah, so far we've closed out about 200,000 on our 50K challenge, which is pretty good. Win rate's a little lower than I was hoping for, but I mean, we beat the challenge either way, so that's okay. Lots of red today. That one doesn't count yet, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses, and we had probably about the same in wins. We could probably just look here. Yeah, that's the same in wins. We're up 62% today. So again, you know what? It was better than yesterday, better than the day before. Definitely not better than I think this was Monday the 26th. That was Tuesday. So yeah, definitely not better than Tuesday, but you know what? It's looking pretty good. NRXP's not doing anything. We did see 0.93 a couple times. But yeah, I'll be looking to close this out. It doesn't matter, stopping this out anyway. So that's all for today, guys. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I think we're gonna do the meeting today. I don't remember what we left off on. What did we do last week? I wasn't here last week for the meeting, so the 22nd. 22nd was a Friday. Do you guys want to do it today or tomorrow? What works better for you guys? Because I'm here both days. Today? Friday turn with me? Okay, we'll do it today then. So I will see you guys at noon today or 3 p.m. EST, whatever time zone you're in. And I will see the rest of you guys on Monday. All right. Well, take care, guys.